We were besotted with each other. Looking back, there were a couple of warning signs, but I brushed them aside.
There was a man who lived close to me. I used to see him around.
My dad was always nice to me, would buy me presents and take me out, but he wasn't nice to Mum. That made me feel confused.
My husband became controlling. He wouldn't let me have contact with other men, socially or professionally.
He constantly put me down, making degrading comments. He left for a while, but I needed help with the kids due to my mobility issues, so I let him back in.
I was a professional, confident, sociable woman. He stole all of that from me.
He would lock me out of the house for no reason. He became violent, slapping me. He even tried to strangle me.
Dad screamed at Mum all the time. The scariest was seeing him drag her up the stairs.
He raped me.
He turned my son against me and manipulated my parents to think I was unfit to take care of him.
He hid my shaitel, knowing I wouldn't leave the house without it, so I was trapped.
Constantly being told, it's your fault, I became a shadow. It was soul-destroying. That steady drip of emotional abuse is so utterly disempowering. I would pray for a black eye so I had something tangible to show.
I was so distressed. I was contemplating suicide.
I had tummy aches every day. I couldn't focus in school. I couldn't sleep.
I gave my friend a letter outlining how I would like my money to be used for the care of my children. She was absolutely horrified and begged me not to speak like that. But I had to. I had to know that if I died at my husband's hand, my children would be safe.
Someone put a flyer for Jewish Women's Aid through my letterbox. That made it more real for me. Someone else could see what was happening.
I couldn't endure the violence anymore. I called the JWA helpline. The woman I spoke to was so reassuring. I knew I was in safe hands. My JWA support worker helped me process and validate what I'd been through. I learned coping mechanisms, and she even helped me find housing.
A friend told me about JWA. I remember thinking as I went into the JWA office, how did this ever become my life? It all felt so unreal. I received help with benefits and finances. At that point, even filling in a form was beyond me. Words just swam on the page.
JWA stood by my side and supported me through all the legal proceedings.
By playing games and drawing with my JWA therapist, I started to understand what I had seen.
My JWA support worker helped me realise I had options and helped me find a new job, giving me back my financial independence.
Without JWA, I wouldn't have made it to the sexual health clinic. My support worker liaised with the police and guided me through the criminal justice process.
It means the world to me to know that JWA is there and will always listen to me, believe me, and provide me with support when I need it.
My JWA therapist had hope when I had none. She led me by the hand back to life. Her warmth, wisdom, and encouragement have enabled me to return back to the pieces of me that still exist.
JWA helped me realise this was not a journey I had to do alone. There was hope.
He broke me. It's taken a long time, but JWA helped me to put myself back together.
JWA put me back together.